Valencia proved itself to be again one of the fastest races on the planet. And I witnessed a new European record, a massive one. And I was lucky enough to interview for Epic Tales the winner of the race and the new European record holder. Andreas Almgren, born on the 12th of June of 1995. He's Swedish, he already had this record. He had a medal in the World Championships in the same distance. But funny enough, this athlete started to run 10Ks only 2 years ago. And it's unbelievable to think that in only 2 years, he became the fastest 10K runners in Europe. And in my opinion, one of the fastest in the world. Because actually in Valencia, I think he had a bit more in him because he raced basically against himself for a very long period. I would say around 7 kilometers. So probably in a pace race with world level champions, he would have probably run even a bit faster. So it's really impressive what he can do. And let's not forget that this is only the beginning of the season. We're just at the beginning of January 2026, so there's an entire season in front. And it's massive what he accomplished in Valencia. Yes, the weather was literally amazing, perfect temperature for running, not a cloud in the sky, no wind. The race itself is very quick, even if I've been told little bridges do interrupt a bit the speed. But anyways, what a race. I was fortunate enough to interview him, tell his story, so let's get on with it. Okay, so you can introduce yourself on the camera first?
Yes, my name is Andreas Almgren, and I'm a long distance runner, and I just broke the European 10K record again.
Very good. That's amazing, congratulations.
Thank you.
And how was this race for you?
It was a tough one. It was very good conditions, but I had to do a lot of the work by myself. I went up to the front after about 3,200 meters or something, and got a little bit help after 7K, but did most of the job in front. And so it was very tough front-running race, but I'm very happy with what I performed. So yeah.
Did you expect to come here and break the record?
Yeah. No, I would say like what I did today was kind of on par. So it's like kind of what I expected if I had a decent race. I ran 26:53 1 year ago here, and what I've done in training this year is a lot better than what I did before that race. So I knew that I was in better shape. So I think that if I could get someone to pace me for a little bit longer, I think I could have some really, really fast times in me.
That's so cool. You said you had a really good training year. What does your typical week look like to prepare for a race like this? Is this your official distance, like 10K is your...
I would say it's my best distance. I got the bronze at the World Championships there this fall. But like a normal base training week, I'd say I run about 200 kilometers. I train twice a day, every day, so 14 sessions per week. I'm one of those who do that double threshold kind of thing.
Norwegian style.
Norwegian style, exactly. So double thresholds on Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually hills and a threshold on Saturdays, long runs on Sunday, and then double easy runs and some strides and strength on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So,
how do you find Valencia in this race? They call it the city of running.
Yeah, I love Valencia. I always run well there. Like, this is my 4th time racing here, and on 3 of those occasions I've broken the European record. So it's the place to come if you want to run fast.
Why do you think is that? Is it because of the crowds, because of the climate?
It's a combination of a lot of things. It's very good conditions. Usually today it was perfect 10K weather. It's a very flat city, so you don't have a lot of hills, and it's a very good crowd. You really feel the encouragement along the way. So yeah, there's a reason why I come back here all the time.
And so this is just the start of the year. I mean, it couldn't be any better start. What are you working for now?
The main goal this year is the European Championships in in Birmingham. I got the bronze at the World Championships, but now I want to be on the top of the podium. But there are a lot of very good runners in Europe right now. Like Jimmy Gracier, who won the World Championships at the 10,000 meters, and the Spaniard Thierry Enric Munayo, Dominic Loballe from Switzerland. So we are a lot of very good runners now, but I'm aiming for the gold there. Also, I want to run sub 12:40 in the 5,000 meters. So that's like my two biggest goals this year.
Congrats for everything that you're doing. An amazing career so far. So
thank you very much.
Really good to see you. And last thing about the running trend in the world in general, I think maybe the last 24 months we've seen an explosion of runners, amateur of any level, really good pro runners. Why do you think it's that?
I don't know exactly why, but we see the same thing in Sweden. I think that a lot of people see it more as a social event now compared to earlier when it was just pure training and performance. You see a lot of those like more casual run clubs, and people aim for to race a lot more. And in combination with, I think running has become a lot more accessible now with podcasts, YouTube channels, everything. So people get excited to try it instead of just going out and run and just figure it out. They can get the information and evolve from that. So I think the accessibility is a major thing also.
And if you have one thing that you would suggest to a young person that is starting athletics or running in general, what would it be? What advice would you give?
It's always the same. It's so boring, but don't rush it. Be patient. I mean, I broke the European record today, and I ran my first 10K race when I was 28. So like 2 years ago.
So you've been running only for 2 years?
I've been running for a lot longer, but I started as an 800-meter runner, and I got a lot of injuries, so I changed my training, and then found out that I'm good at the long distance stuff. So I like gradually increased. I went from 800 to 1500 to 3000 to 5000, and in 2024 I tried the 10K on the road for the first time. So in my first real road race, it was actually here in Valencia. I ran 27:20 and broke the Swedish record. Then I came back last year, ran 26:53, broke the European record, and European record again. So I think if you can stay injury-free and like keep the joy of running, don't feel that it becomes too much of a pressure, I think you can improve yourself quite a lot. Because to be good at endurance sports, you just need to do it for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, and I hope you can have an amazing career and good 2026. You started amazing. So.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
I really hope you loved this interview. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. This is Epic Tales. We tell epic stories about great athletes around the world. So please subscribe, leave a comment, and see you at the next one. Ciao.